it's me, Utterly Chloe, aka Mariah, and I'm back with a new YouTube video. And in today's YouTube video, we're going to be reviewing the new episode that just came out called The Ruler. Quick rundown of what this episode is about. So this episode is focusing on Mark and Nathaniel, but I'd say it's mostly about Nathaniel. Basically, they are making a comic together, as they do, and I guess Nathaniel's parents are haters, and they don't approve of Nathaniel, quote-unquote, wasting his talents on stupid comics because they don't think that it's serious. And Nathaniel says that he wants to quit making comics, and then Marinette in this episode, she's sick, and of course she doesn't want Adrian to see her sick because she's gross or whatever. Anyways, Marinette tries to encourage Nathaniel's mom to support Nathaniel in his comic making, and the mom was not very receptive, and she gets akumatized into the ruler, and Mark gets control, because that's her power, is that she can control people. And so Nathaniel gets transformed into, I think his name is Caprikid. So Caprikid, Ladybug, and Cat Noir are trying to stop the villain, but Ladybug and Cat Noir get defeated and controlled by the ruler, so Nathaniel has to save the day. So he breaks the Akuma, and Ladybug, Mark and Ladybug, everything's peachy keen. Nathaniel's mom ends up reading the ending to their comic, because apparently the ending is very deep and important or whatever, and she changes her mind and decides that she's going to be supportive now. And in the end of the episode, Mark and Nathaniel reveal their identities to each other, and of course Adrian tells Marinette that he doesn't mind if she's sick and she's allowed to blow her nose as loud as she wants, because apparently Marinette was very insecure about that. And that's basically the whole episode. So now let's get to my review and my thoughts and opinions on this episode. So kind of the first thing I want to get into is, why does every single person just have terrible parents in this show? Chloe, Adrian, Felix, Kagami, Ivan, Nathaniel. I fear they think this is the only way to make characters interesting, is to just have terrible parents, because I feel like it's just too much. Like, there's too many people with terrible parents. I feel like it's getting kind of overdone, and honestly, like, Chloe's backstory, I felt for her. Adrian's backstory, I felt for him. Kagami, I felt for her. Even Ivan, I felt for him. But Nathaniel, like, I just couldn't like get into it. Like, I couldn't get emotional about it, because it's just like, I feel like it's just overdone at this point. But then again, fun fact, I don't like Nathaniel. I think he's just annoying and just boring. So maybe like it's my own bias of not liking him that's making me not really all that into his story. I mean, this episode made me like him a little bit more. He's upgraded from me hating him to me not caring about him, so congrats, I guess. I know Nathaniel's a popular character, so I just know so many people are mad at me right now and are gonna be hateful, so I'm sorry. I just don't like him. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, the first time he met my boy Mark, like, he was just so mean, and he made Mark cry, and I'll never forget him. Because I love Mark, and I'm a Mark defender, and every time I just see them together, I just think about how mean he was, because Mark just wanted to make a little comic, and then Nathaniel yelled at him. It was very emotional. It really tugged at my heartstrings, and it just made my hatred just fuel. So, also, like I said, he's just a background character. He's not that important. He doesn't really do anything. The only thing that they really have Mark and Nathaniel do is make comics and try to get Adrian together. I feel like this is the problem with all of the background characters, not in season 6. In season 6, they're developing in them and they're more important. I mean, like season 1 through 5, the whole purpose of the background characters was solely to just be Adrian fan club. And so I didn't really care about background characters. So I am happy that in season 6, they're trying to develop them more and make them more interesting. Because I never thought there'd be a day where I like Ivan. Like, what? But back to the whole, like, every single parent is like a bad parent in this show. I feel like they just do that to make us care about the characters more, because we'll be like, oh, their parents hate them, like, that's so sad. I love them, I feel so bad for them. I feel like they're trying to capitalize off of the popularity of, Adrian, Felix, and Chloe, because I feel like those three, they're very popular characters, and they all have like bad parent situation going on, and so people feel for them, and I feel like they're trying to replicate that with these background characters because they're not as popular. I don't know, just a theory. But anyways, back to Nathaniel. I was kind of joking. I don't actually like hate Nathaniel. I just never really cared for him, just because, like I said, he's really just wasn't that important. Anyways, positive things about Nathaniel. Like I said, I liked him more in this episode. I thought he was really smart with how he defeated the ruler, because he has to come up with objects. I feel like that's a very like difficult power to have. Like, you got to have some brain cells to do that, because you have to come up with something that doesn't actually have anything magical to it. Like, I think he can only make like everyday ordinary objects. Am I correct or am I wrong? I don't remember his powers really, because his first episode was very rushed. They didn't really explain their powers that well. I noticed that he like only makes art supplies, and I just thought that was funny. It's like, guys, we get it. He's an artist. He can have a personality outside of that, you know that, right? But he just made, like, he defeated this villain, like, basically single-handedly with art supplies, like, okay, period. I thought it was crazy how they had a background character be this much of the center of the tension, to the point where Ladybug and Cat Noir were defeated, about to lose, and this background character got to, you know, save the day. I'm just loving season 6 so far because they're finally developing the background characters. We also got Capra Kid's transformation. I'm just gonna say it's not my favorite. So far, I've liked all of the other transformations more. This one's kind of my least favorite. It just wasn't really giving what I wanted it to give. It wasn't bad, like I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not my favorite. It is better than Ladybug's though. Like Ladybug's transformation so far is also the worst. With Nathaniel, I felt like his parents hating on the comics, I feel like they were trying to have some symbolism for homophobia. Like I feel like the quote-unquote comics was more about Nathaniel and Mark's relationship and them not supporting it because it's quote-unquote different, and it's because, you know, they're gay and they don't support it. Like that's not what they directly said, but I feel like they were trying to subliminally have that be the message, which I don't know why they wouldn't just make it a focal point. Like I feel like it could be, because we literally had Rose and Jewel kiss on the lips in a few episodes, so at this point I don't really think we need to censor anything. But anyways, I that's just my theory. Like obviously they didn't say, you two, we don't like that you're boys in love. Like they didn't say that, but like I just feel like that was kind of like a subliminal message, you know what I mean? Speaking about Mark and Nathaniel, I thought they were actually really cutesy in this episode. Like I actually cared about their relationship, and I never have before. I think we all know that they're dating each other. I think it's fairly obvious. Like their little relationship really carried this episode for me, because I'm gonna be honest, like I said, I don't really care about Nathaniel by himself, but like when he's with Mark, I'm like, oh, cutesy. I also was gagged when they revealed their identities to each other. Like me personally, I don't have a problem with a couple telling each other their identity. I feel like there's no issue with that as long as you know you can trust the person. But the thing is, this show shoves it down our throats that nobody's supposed to reveal identities and that it's bad. So why they keep doing it, I do not really understand. It's kind of like they pick and choose what situation is okay and not okay to reveal their identity. And it honestly annoys me. It's like, make up your mind. Is it okay or is it not okay to reveal your identity? And as a Chloe fan, like it's annoying because the whole quote-unquote reason why she couldn't have her Miraculous is because she revealed her identity. And then every other character is revealing their identity. And it's just, it makes me so mad. I don't even want to get into it. But I thought the way they revealed their identities to each other was so, like, I liked it because it was just so simple and it was so heartfelt, and like the little sunset behind them. Like I loved it. Honestly, believe it or not, I think this is my favorite identity reveal that we've gotten. I just thought it was so cute. But I think that's really all I have to say with Nathaniel, so let's move on to Mark. There's not too much to say about Mark. He has supportive parents, one of the few characters in the show that has that, and he was a really good supportive boyfriend, and he's talented, so there's not really much to say with him. The only thing that I'm not gonna comment on anybody's appearance, because I'm trying to save my opinions on everyone's designs for my rating civilian forms video. I already made a video reviewing and rating all of the superhero forms, so you guys should watch that video. I'll have it linked in the description. But the one thing that I will say about Mark's appearance is, why does he only have eyeshadow on one eye? That was bugging me the whole episode. I'm like, just do the other eye or just take it off. Like, I just didn't like it. But anyways, Mark and Nathaniel this episode, cutesy. No problems with them, really. Now let's move on to Marinette and Adrian. Why did they have to show us the boogers like every 5 seconds? It grossed me out. Like, fun fact, I can't stand like bodily functions, like gross things. It makes me feel sick, so I did not appreciate that. Please, Miraculous, do not do that again. Like, there was no need to animate that booger as much as they did. But Marinette being insecure about being sick around Adrian, I thought that was kind of weird. I mean, everybody gets sick, but at the same time, I can understand. She might not feel she looks as like pretty and girly when she's sick, so I guess I can understand why she would be insecure about being like that around him, maybe. I don't know, I'm trying to give Marinette the benefit of the doubt. But of course, as we all knew, Adrian is like one of the best boyfriends in children TV that I've ever seen, and he was supportive and sweet and kind. Like, Marinette has to get over these insecurities and these overthoughts, because I feel like Adrian just proves time and time again that he is a good man and is a good boyfriend for her, and that he loves her. I think she just needs to accept that and realize it. But it's still the beginning of their relationship, so I can understand why she is not completely secure for all of it yet. But yeah, honestly, I feel like that's all that happened in this episode. I don't really think there's anything else to talk about. My final thoughts on this episode is I think that the parents being mad about the comic thing was dumb. A stupid reason to be hateful. Like, that's why I think it was just supposed to be a subtle like message that it's really about homophobia, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is really simply about the comics and they're fine with their son dating a boy. I don't know. Was this my favorite episode? Not really. It was a good episode. Like, honestly, so far all of the episodes of season 6, I've liked all of them. Like, there's not a bad episode so far, but in the ranking of all of the episodes, I don't think this one's gonna rank that high, just because not really much happened, and the main focus was a character that I just don't really care too much about. So far, my favorite episode is still Daddy Cop and with El Tondo. I don't know how to say that, but the Ivan episode. But like I said, all episodes of season 6 so far have been great, so I'm still gonna rate this one. I'll rate this one a 7 out of 10. Like, it's still really good. It's just not like I'm not gonna remember it and think about it every single day, you know? But let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Did you like it? Did you like that they're focusing more on background characters? I'm always curious what you guys have to say. But anyways, I think that's all for today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Mwah! Bye, I love you.